하나, 둘, 셋!
Like the never-ending love of your parents. Some things just do not change. Like the flutter of first love. Some things just never cease to amaze. Just like the fruit of your passion that builds up every day. There are things more treasured over time. The passion that never gives up came together as trust in Atomy. The unchanging love and faith. This is what made Atomy. Atomy, you can trust and use.
Hello everyone, welcome to the third episode of the Atomy ABR program. In the last episode, we dived into Atomy's products and witnessed some incredible presentations. Through your weekly mission, I hope you had an opportunity to apply what you learned and experienced with Atomy. In today's episode, you will learn more about Atomy's brand and business. Discover the keys to success in your Atomy journey. Are you excited about today's episode? Without further ado, let's go.
Hello, I am Yunju Lee, head of the FMCG business division of the marketing research company mBrain. When the COVID-19 pandemic first started in 2020, you didn't think it would last this long, right? COVID-19 has shaken up all of our lives in a very short time. Students take online classes instead of going to school, and telecommunicating has become the norm. Even small daily routines as going to the movies or going to the supermarket have become tasks that require a lot of courage to do. Since it started affecting people's standards of living and consumption, there were big changes in the food market. The personal care market is also changing rapidly as the need for health and safety grows. However, consumers are changing as much as the markets are. In today's lecture, I will share with you briefly about the new trends in food and personal care markets. I have summarized the latest food market trends in 3 keywords. Have you heard the term home economy? Beyond simply a residence, the home is where we enjoy culture and leisure. Home economy refers to the growing variety of economic activities that take place at home, expanding into a space where classes and work are held, as I mentioned earlier. Untaxed consumption is no longer an option but a necessity. As remote services increase, so have delivery and parcel services. In the past, delivery was limited to chicken and pizza. It's now an era in which all menu items, including Korean, Japanese, and Western cuisines, and even desserts, can be delivered. There is also another rapidly growing market, right? We are talking about the well-known HMR market of home meal replacement foods. The convenience food market is becoming more sophisticated and specialized. While it is centered mostly on frozen products, it now includes refrigerated or room temperature ones, offering even menus from famous restaurants. As more people cook at home due to COVID-19, the Korean HMR market is steadily recording an average annual growth rate of more than 20%. The Korea Agro-Fisheries and Food Trade Corporation predicted a market of $5 billion in 2022. And I think this is a great achievement because it is said that Korea will be able to reach it this year due to the aftermath of the pandemic. Recently, HMR Food has expanded into RMR, restaurant meal replacement foods. These are premium convenience foods that emphasize healthier ingredients with specialized dishes from famous restaurants or certified by famous chefs. Isn't it great to be able to easily heat up food from a famous restaurant at home without having to go out far away? The second food trend keyword for today is eco-friendly greensumer. Have you heard the term greensumer before? Interest in eco-friendly alternatives is increasing and more consumers are thinking about the environment. Nowadays, there is a lot of talk about eco-necessity that goes beyond eco-friendly, as more and more greensumers question whether a product is eco-friendly or not when purchasing food, clothing, household items, and so on. More and more companies are also targeting them by launching clothing, natural cosmetics, and vegan food using eco-friendly ingredients and materials. And not only products, the use of eco-friendly packaging materials is expanding as well. The same goes for paper bags, wrapping paper, paper cushioning materials, and paper straws. The food delivery industry is also drastically reducing the use of plastic and single-use packaging, and more places are using eco-packaging these days. The vegan craze, which is rapidly expanding from food to fashion and cosmetics, has quickly surged as a powerful keyword leading consumption trends this year. As of 2019, it is estimated that the number of vegetarians in Korea has increased more than tenfold within the last 10 years to an estimated 1.5 to 2 million today. There is emphasis on products not tested on animals and products without animal-derived ingredients. This is the social environment in which the MZ generation is leading the way by purchasing vegan-certified products. For the MZ generation, composed of millennials and Gen Z, ethical consumption is an extremely important value. And they pursue sustainable consumption that does not harm the environment and animals. Nowadays, consumers aim for active consumption where the very act of consumption changes society and influences the behavior of others. With these changes, there is a high possibility that the consumption standards of the MG generation will become the standard. That's why companies and brands cannot ignore the eco-friendly and vegan trends. Would you like to live in a society where individual tastes are respected? Through social media platforms based on personal tastes and interests, such as Instagram, you can communicate and share easily with people who have similar interests. Samsung Electronics Bespoke, which has been receiving a lot of attention recently, is a result of this consumption trend. These days, products that reflect consumer preferences are a hot topic in the home appliance and automotive markets. That feature expensive and durable products, services that allow you to choose from a variety of options are a popular trend too. It's not B2B or B2C anymore, it's D2C. Direct-to-consumer brands and services are popular nowadays. It's a service that communicates directly with consumers in the digital space and provides products specifically curated to suit their tastes. One of the brands that has achieved great growth by actively using consumer participation is Glossier. Through posts and comments of consumers' interests in cosmetics, sharing their experiences and personal opinions, the company developed products that were actually tailored to their needs. These consumption trends are not only being applied in the food, beverages, and cosmetics industry, but also in the automotive industry. For example, Renault Samsung collaborated with the street fashion brand Covernat to match the preferences of the 20s and 30s generation. Have you heard the term mint chocolate? It's a term used to describe people who love mint chocolate. There are a lot of teenagers and youngsters in their 20s these days who are really addicted to various desserts that contain mint chocolate. Though it's a bit difficult to understand from an adult's point of view, all of us should get used to a culture that respects individual preferences. Now let's take a brief look at the personal care market. Personal care market trends can also be summarized into 3 keywords. Even more important than the food market, let's look at the trends in the personal care market. There's a new term that combines convenience and premium and refers to consumers' preferences for convenient products or services that save time and effort. This term is convenium. High-performance or high-quality home appliances that increase consumers' time efficiency and are easy to use are gaining popularity worldwide. The best-known examples are robot vacuum cleaners, clothes dryers, and dishwashers. Dry cleaning and laundry collection apps are gaining popularity these days, right? This era is one where convenience is a competitive advantage. The term omni-layered homes was selected as one of Trend Korea's keyword for 2021. It refers to the transformation of a house into a multi-layered space, in which other functions are added on top of basic functions that it should have, with the consumption industry selecting the house as the center of all changes in the future. The app Today's House is a platform that reflects this reality well. As the number of single-person household increases along with interest in interior design, users who use this app share each other's know-how and form a community like an untagged housewarming party. Voluntary participation is possible with these apps. It's worth noting that the MZ generation enjoys decorating notebooks, phones, and rooms. This trend can be explained as a combination of social media culture and the pursuit of individuality of the MZ generation, who share these activities for their own satisfaction while showing them to many people by posting their experiences on their personal social media. The third trend in the personal care market is hyper-personalization. There is a baby crying analysis application by an audio AI startup called Deeply. Based on an audio database of over 70,000 hours of newborn babies under 6 months old, it is an app that notifies parents in advance of their baby's needs, such as when they are hungry, sleepy, need a change of a diaper, a hug, and so on. Reviews show results of 95% accuracy. There's another app called Quanda, which can solve math problems within 5 seconds by doing a search after you take a photo of it. On average, 400,000 people search 1.8 million math problems per day. When you search for AI-based mathematical solutions, the app also explains concepts for related problems and recommends similar and more advanced problems too. We are developing these very hyper-personalized services. Hyper-personalization analyzes consumer preferences and provides them with products or services, and are just like customized services that are tailored to the consumer's preferences. These services value personal individuality the most. The technology to provide precise and customized services and products to individuals by understanding in real time the consumer's context and situation will become increasingly important in the future. We have discussed until now some issues about food and personal care trends. Was this information relatable and helpful for you? There's one more thing I would like to add. This era is one where trends change incredibly quickly and are replaced by new ones in a flash. Remote services have changed from something born out of need to something that is absolutely necessary in today's era. Digital transformation is now an inevitable task that cannot be delayed any longer. In the future, I think that the entire process from manufacturing to sales will have to be done digitally together with consumers. A fast digital transformation, understanding and empathy for the MZ generation and generation of the future. You must know the importance of these 2 points, and if you thought that you should prepare as soon as possible for them, I think this lecture will be a very valuable lesson to you. This has been Yoonju Lee of mBrain, a specialized marketing research company. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I hope you are all having a good time. My name is Mark Pata from Atomy, Canada, and today I'll be talking about the Atomy 8 Steps to Success. Probably you've been heard about the company and the products, and you're probably thinking, how do I start the business? And this Atomy 8 Steps to Success will be the guideline for you to make your business faster and efficient and make your dreams together and achieve with your partner. In Atomy 8 Steps to Success, it begins with setting a goal, commitment, list up, invitation, explaining the business, follow-up, consultation, and duplication. Let's start with the first one, setting a goal. I believe that everyone has a purpose in life, and we all have that goal in our heart. In this company, they always emphasize the goal to live a balanced life, to live well, to love, to learn, and to contribute. And there is aspect when setting a goal. You must set also a physical goal, because when you become rich, you need to be fit. That way you can enjoy the process of being rich. Also, you need to build a spiritual relationship, because you have to share this with other people. That faith will lead you to your success. And that relationship goal with other people can achieve the dreams together. When I was back home in the Philippines, I always dreamed to go abroad and dreamed to come here in Canada. And that dream has come true. So I believe every dreams we have, if we put it in our hearts, it will come true. Chairman Park told us that if you dream vividly, it will definitely come true. In every goal that we set, it should be measured and also time bound. So example is, in 2 months from now, I want to become a sales master. Or in 3 years, I want to become a star master. Or in 5 to 10 years, I want to become imperial master. And that goal should be done through commitment. So the next step will be commitment. Once you commit, it has to come from you, because no one can do it on your behalf. So you really need to commit yourself to do this. You have to attend a meeting, you have to attend a seminar, try to contact other people, and also you must be willing to share the products and spread the word with your full heart. And working hard in Atomy is actually really beneficial, because you can do it with other people. It's a synergy of united heart. So once you commit, then you will have the people on your mind, a prospect. Start to list up all the people that you know. When I joined this company, I look back to my contact on my phone. I also look on my social media and warm contacts the people that I know, my friends, my colleagues, way back 5 to 10 years ago. But the beauty of this listing up is, because it's an unlimited binary system, you will have people under your organization that you don't know. And the fact that it is unlimited system, you will work with people, or the cold contacts, the networks of the people that you network with. So it's unlimited system. Just keep listing up. You don't really need to follow up with all of this list up. Just keep writing them. After listing up the people, you have to start your prospect and invite people. And during invitation, you cannot have a single approach, because individuals are different. We have a diverse and complex society, so most women, they are interested in facial or beauty. Men, they are very interested in the company, so you have to be strategic. You might want them to invite in a facial demo, a product demo, or a business meeting. And especially during invitation, it is normal that you will encounter rejection, because rejection is not bad. It just means that these people are not ready. I always think that when I got rejected, when the right time comes, these people will come back. And through rejection, it actually builds my strength. Chairman said that the boiling point of a water, it should be 100%. So you must be persistent. Consistency is very important, especially when we invite people. Because one day, when you have a lot of people, especially this company is over 27 global regions, you cannot manage all of people one by one. So you must plug them in to the system.
So today, it is time for you guys to define yourself by the future and not by your past. Yeah? That's why Atomy gave us what's called a life scenario. And this life scenario truly has changed not just my life, but all the speakers, many people through the years. And this is what's so impressive, because we have the power. Do we? We have the power to make our lives. And this is why I have the most passion when it comes to humans. Like, we are all human race. And we need to know how to do this, how to create the future that we want. So, my son, thank you so much for your lovely words on stage. From the beginning, how I started Atomy, they always say, "Why you talk so much Atomy, Mom? Every day, that's all you talk about. Can you stop talking about Atomy?" That was the pressure I got. Because no kids wants their mom to be talking all the time, but they do not understand because they cannot see what I saw. And that is the difference, is to change what we are able to see into the future, which now give you an opportunity to define yourself. The definition that people look at you is not defined by your past. So the only thing that makes you motivated to wake up in the morning is because you have such a beautiful dream that you want to wake up for. And that's what we're going to do today. So my life scenario presentation is actually everything you already will be taught, because Atomy has taught me to learn how to use my vision, and that defined me. So you can use your vision to define you. And what this means is Atomy gave us a platform to do what? Rewrite network company, right? Also rewrite our lives, and also our generation coming forth lives. And that's very powerful. In my journey, what made me stay in Atomy with all the ups and downs of this business is the fact that I see Atomy as a movement, a revelation, and a solution for humanity. And that's what keeps me going. Because many people know, whatever we do, the first thing we have to understand is each person that comes into Atomy have their own perception, right? You believe what you believe, and I believe what I believe. And then when you tell them that Atomy can be successful, and you might not see that because of your past experiences and your past life, the past. But now, you don't need to hold on to the past, because what happens is that we have always been followers. What that means is that, I don't know if you heard of John D. Rockefeller. Yeah, you heard of him, right? So 100 years ago, back in 1903, he actually established the school board and the school system. And because of that, the quote that I recognize from that is that he wants to create and build a world of laborers, workers, not a world of thinkers. And today, Atomy is giving us the power back so we can become thinkers again. So we now have to learn to write and use the tool of Success Academy and bring the future now, which means we have to have a balanced life, right? Success is not only defined by money. I mean, thank you, Allison, you said so, right? Money is not the only thing that you can get through Atomy. It is actually an opportunity that you don't get anywhere else but in Atomy. And this opportunity is free. So we are all looking for what? Opportunities. So it's not money that we want. We just want a better life. We want change. And the change that we need to make is to be the change. And that be the change is for you to use this platform to create the family that you want, the friends, environment that you want, the lifestyle that you want, the future, the next generation. Me, I cannot think for 5 years. I have to think for my legacy. It has to be better than just for me. It has to be better for my kids and for the next generation that comes. So that's why when you use this tool, you're getting a balanced life, okay? Balanced. So we get health, we get wealth, we get friends, we get time, we get energy, confidence. What else do you want? Travels, what else do you want? A nice home. You want to be able to be with your kids. Things like that. That is an opportunity that Atomy is giving us. So through this, you're able to reflect every single month, look at your life scenario, go and use our mind again. Because it is only through our mind change that our action can follow. And if your mind doesn't change, nothing changes. Because your perception is not the reality. What you're seeing is not the reality. You are just seeing what you are. So the reality has nothing to do with you. It is just your perception that makes it real. So Atomy is a beautiful company. The platform is a giving, a blessing, a gift. Atomy has been working for so many people So the only thing that you might not realize is that your mind is conditioned. So here today, the life scenario, it has to be clear. The most important thing is it has to feel. You must feel like this is exactly the life you want. You cannot just write it and not feel it. And the reason why people cannot succeed is because they just write. I go, I want to have a yacht. No feeling. But you say, I want a yacht, I want to be on the ocean, I want to be there feeling the breeze with my friends, my family, go around the island and island hop. Like you can visualize yourself being there. Are you going to be driving? Is your husband driving? Like you need to think about that. I can't drive a boat. Maybe my husband can. So you need to vividly feel that boat. But not a lot of people want the boat. They just see the boat as a lifestyle. Okay? So are you going to be able to manage that? So when it comes to our life scenario, it is only achievable when you feel it. It is your emotion that drives it. So you feel passionate waking up in the morning, you got it. Okay? So your direction is already being guided. And the things that keeps it going, because everyone says they have tough times, the only thing that keeps you going is the heart of gratitude. Remember, be grateful. That gratitude will carry you through anything. And doors starts opening because we have gratitude. So gratitude is our key of emotion that takes us to where we feel that is our best life. And so we imagine, we set clear goals, we have very vivid imagination. And that brings you what? To the future. That is the time you are moving. So you're not stuck anymore. You are now moving in time. Okay? So put your imagination to work. Allow yourself space, maybe an hour. If you don't even use 1 hour to set your space, to get that feeling, to get that mindset, and then you have 10 hours of, you didn't like those 10 hours. All you need to do is to get that 1 hour in your zone, and then the next 10 hours is nice. Because you already know your future. But if you don't, then you'll be pulled in many directions, right? You might meet someone and they're like, oh my God, I can't stand her, right? And there goes your gratitude. So make a clear goal, be consistent, make sure that it is achievable and measurable. Make sure you can measure it. You can't just set a vision without a time. Okay, so do you want it in 2 years, 5 years, 10 years? What is it that you want? Are you setting a balanced life? Is it for your physical needs? Is it for your spiritual needs? Is it for your learning growth? Is it for your community? You need to set that balanced life. It's not just as simple as I want money. So Atomy has taught me to become this person, to live a happy life. Because if you're not happy in Atomy, that means you are not doing it properly. Yeah? You have to be happy doing Atomy. So basically, Atomy exists for our happiness. That is my power. I wake up, I think Atomy, I sleep, I think Atomy. But why is that? Because I want to see who my partners, what can I do with them? How can I support them? Because for me, writing my life scenario, knowing that it all will come, I am already fulfilled. So if I'm already fulfilled, what do I need? I don't need. I just want to see other people get what I get, which is we are fulfilled individually. We are collectively trying to assist one another and help each other for their fulfillment. And so when you're fulfilled, you will be that leader too. So that is the way that we live in Atomy. Our vision, I know everyone starts with Atomy, not knowing what they want. My vision starts growing deeper and deeper because of our chairman's vision. So if you don't have a vision, go watch more chairman videos. He tells you what the vision of the future will be like and see how you weave yourself in there. Because if you see the chairman's vision of Atomy, that becomes our priority beyond the business. It is our vision too. So make that your vision first, and Atomy, it's a joy. Your partners will be a joy. And nobody knows when your success will be because Diamond Master Gordon, he says some will be in a couple months, auto sales master, some might take a couple years, but the key is you don't give up on what you're trying to do because we don't all start the same. And so this means that all our dreams will come true. And when your dreams come true, you affect your family, you affect your friends, you affect all the people around you. And you're not only doing it for yourself, but you're doing it for every person you love. And this is why I love Atomy so much, because your change people around you. If you're not happy, people around you are also unhappy because of you. So if you are happy and positive, what do you think will be? People will be positive because of you. So if I can do it, you can do it. If I can rewrite my life, you can rewrite your life. So get on it. Thank you, everyone.
Even if you dream, it won't come true. Let's accept the reality and just be satisfied with it. There are some people who tell you this. Empty your mind because it's the only way to be happy. I never wanted to accept it. Can you change your past or not? You can't. Present? Can you change it right away? No, right? There's only one way to do it. It is to move to your future. The future is continuously coming to you, isn't it? Yes, but in this coming future, the only type of future you should make come to you is that you move to the future first and build a desirable future yourself. People are capable of thinking this way, but they crush it. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. How am I going to own a nice car? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. How am I going to own a 2,490 square foot apartment? You are all crushing, trampling, and just doing this. But the successful person is the one who says, I can become rich. I can live a life of helping others. I can make 30 million won, 50 million won, and even 70 million won in a month. The person who thinks this way, the person who believes in his own capability, a person who uses even small thoughts for personal growth. It's not a difference in education nor capability. Power to think. It's the difference in thinking skills. You need to build strength on your thinking skills. In the beginning, you think of low possibility. You have to build strength on your thinking skills for personal growth. You do not succeed with the amount of knowledge you have. With eagerness, with the confidence that you can succeed, this confidence in your head changes people. Everyone, as long as you can visualize clearly in your head how you will succeed, your body will change, your expression will change, and you will change into a successful person. Your body has a characteristic that changes depending on what you think in your head. So even though things didn't actually happen, your body changes as if things have actually happened. You are writing a life scenario that shows the type of person you would like to become, just like a movie. When you write a life scenario, it can be really hard to write because you wonder, can I really be the one who earns 50 million won a month? I really hope so, but what if I can't? Some people just put their pens up and down all night and can't write a line. Everyone, even if that is the case, grab the pen and write with courage. If you don't feel right, just hang on to it very eagerly until your mind changes. This isn't just a matter of how you feel or being hard to write. Even if it's unlikely, if the possibility is less than 1% or 10%, you have to keep holding on to that possibility and move towards it. Success, it's never attained with high probability. It's a low possibility, but success is attained when you move towards it. It comes to your mind because it's possible. So, write it down and keep pledging that you will become successful. There is a good way to commit to that, to announce it to people around you, to announce it to your family. Of course, it's very likely to hear that you're crazy, yes, but a person who has never heard that he or she is crazy in his or her entire life is a person who has never lived passionately. A person who lives passionately will definitely hear that he or she is crazy. But people, they're usually afraid to hear that they are crazy. Everyone, you need the courage to hear that you're crazy. So be courageous to announce to your family, to people around you. With this announcement, your vision will be strengthened. Every time you talk, you're slipping into that vision. There's a fear in talking about that. Everybody, courage does not mean that you do not feel fear. Courage means that you feel that fear, but you face it. Such fear, by overcoming, you need the courage to declare that you will become a successful person. Whether you were born rich or were born poor. No matter how you were born, how you think in your life decides your life. That's why it is very easy to control your future free of cost. So control it as much as you want. And when that future comes to you, make it a future of your intention. You are not alone. When you're alone and give up due to hardship, it doesn't mean it's over. If you give up due to hardship, your wife, your husband, your parents, and your children, all of them will have to give up. That's why we have to stand up. If you succeed, your wife, your husband, your parents, and your children can succeed together. You have loved ones in your heart. This is why you have to stay courageous, even if you are afraid. Success belongs to the courageous ones. I hope everyone stays courageous to become a successful person. I'll end my lecture here.
I hope you gain more insight into Atomy's system and business. I am sure everyone is now intrigued to learn more and to grow their own business with Atomy. Thank you to all the presenters for their wonderful and informative presentations. But before we conclude today, here is today's mission. In your team meetings today, you will be sharing about last week's mission with your teammates. We hope you can learn a lot with the members in your team, and please keep encouraging one another. We will see you in the next episode of Atomy ABR program.